is one of the boys. You can't really see him. Maybe you can just see the tip of him. He's just right there on the end of the bed. So, I see there's one person sitting there. Let me guess, is that you, Quincy? Good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Good morning, Anne. Good morning, Norma. Good morning, Rose. I need to touch base with you, Rose, and see how you're doing. Rose had a double lung transplant. Her recovery was a little bit difficult. She spent, I think, about 2 months in the ICU. And then they transferred her to a more independent, I think they call it like palliative care or something like that. But anyway, it was a room where she could be more independent. She didn't have to ask permission to move, let's put it that way. And her family were able to stay with her too, so that will have made a huge difference. She wasn't there that long in that section that long before she was able to go home. Yes! And she's been posting photos of her out and about, so that's wonderful. So happy for her. Yes! It's exciting. Because I remember there was a time I was talking to her and she was upset that she was told to use a wheelchair. It was difficult for her, very difficult. Carol, her husband Max has been having some bumps in the road with his transplant. But he needs to learn to be stubborn in the right way and not stubborn in the wrong way. And do, what they tell him needs to be done, especially in the first year of transplant. There's your lungs, it's not easy. Where you've had the surgery, it's okay, I'm waffling. Tired. Not feeling so great. But that does not excuse, we still have to do the stretches. So, where's my people? Where's my peeps? My peeps is not around. Where's my peeps? I need my peeps. Okay, I'm going to wheel myself up a little bit closer. And I'm going to move this over. I know it was, oh, I can't move that because it's charging at the same time. Oops. Okay, there we go. Thank you for sitting there with me, whoever it is that's sitting there with me. Again. Okay. Let me see what I can do here. I just need to make sure I'm going to give myself a thumbs up. I don't know if that's allowed, but that's what I'm going to do. Now it says one person waiting. Why is one person waiting? Am I? Oh, come on, laptop. Nope, I don't want that. Nope. Okay, restart. It would help, wouldn't it, if I wore my glasses? Oh, come on. Okay, let me do this. Let me refresh my page. There we go. There we go. So I am alive. Oh, come on. Don't stall out on me, please. Oh, I have a feeling there might be some kind of update going. Oh my, this poor laptop, it's struggling. Oh. Eric, good morning. I was about to fall asleep sitting here on my own. I'm gabbering away and don't know what I'm gabbering about. It seems like my laptop has stalled, so never mind, that's okay. Tiger, good morning, honey. How are you? It's so good to see you this morning. And I know it's nighttime over there for you. I'm going to move you all over that way. I'm having to charge my devices while we're doing this. I forgot to plug them in last night. Oops. So hopefully there's enough charge on them that we can keep going while they're charging. And they don't overheat. My laptop's kind of a bit stalled at the moment, but that's okay. It shouldn't be because I removed some stuff off it last night. So it should have room to do something, at least anyway. Oh, so how are you two this morning? Thank you for stopping in. I'm all tied up. Excuse me a minute. There we go. It's the only problem with these lines is they get tied in a knot. And you're walking around and around and around, and the next thing you know, it's like, oop, you run short because it's tied in this big knot. I used to have the type of line that I used to have. It was called a no kink line. Jeanette, good morning, honey. I still haven't done that search for your hubby. I am sorry. It was a rough day yesterday after I got off the live stream. And it's a rough morning this morning, so... But we are still going to do our stretches. There is no excuses. Unless, of course, you know, you're flat on your back and you're really out of it, like with the flu. Because I know some people out there are having the flu, which is really bad. And it makes it a bit more difficult. Fireman, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you, honey. How many of you I know, I just woke up not so long ago. I don't know, about 5 minutes. I was just about to say, where's my glasses? And they're on my head. Ah, at least I know where they are now. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I'm not enough coffee, fireman. I get it. I'm not enough tea yet. I'm still waking up. This is my first cup of tea. It's like, oh my goodness. The fireman said he just started an IV of coffee. So funny. Sometimes it feels like that, doesn't it, fireman? Gotta have it. Gotta have it. You bumped into old Mugger last night. Oh, wow, Jeanette, that's great. I'm glad he's getting out and about in the live streams. They are fun. Now, let me see. Would it have been Green Bay Wacky? That live stream? Yeah, Jeanette says that she thinks Omaka was working. He's always working, honey. He's always working. Um, he does hosts websites and maintains them, so he's always working. Always working. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my glasses on. I can't really see. There's a word there I don't recognize. Sometimes I reckon I can read by word recognition. No, it was actually Eagle VP. Did an interview with someone. Oh, how interesting. I'll have to look for that. Okay, Tiger says, I am fasting for a few hours. No eating or drinking. Apparently because of the eclipse. Okay. They say that radiation changes the energy of the earth or something. Oh, that's interesting, Tiger. I didn't know there was a lunar eclipse. I mean, is it a lunar eclipse? I know that it was a blue moon last night, and a blue moon is 2 full moons within the same month. And that's what a blue moon is. Good morning, Molly. It's so good to see you, sweetie. I hope you've grabbed your cuppa. And I hope you're ready to do some stretching. And Jeanette says that Eagle... I'm just trying to... Eagle VP does good interviews. Oh, we'll have to look for them. We will have to look for them. And Tiger is telling... No, fireman is telling Tiger it can't go without coffee that long. Our lives won't be lost. Yep, because you'll be walking around half asleep. Yep. It was either last night or tonight. I can't remember which. I know it looked different last night. I mean, my hubby was all excited, wanted to take photos of it and what have you, but unfortunately, you know, I don't trust him with my phone. Oh, no. He doesn't know how to use it. So I'm always afraid that he's going to be changing something or hitting something he shouldn't do. And not only that, my phone would not... you really need a good camera, you know, to take photos of things like that. Blue blood moon eclipse. Well, my hubby swore that the moon looked blue last night. I didn't see it. I don't usually go out, not during the winter anyway. I mean, I don't go out much during the winter. And I definitely, unless my dog, well, even if my dog's desperate, I stand on the inside and let her run out on the extender leash and go potty on the front lawn. Because the air is just too cold for my lungs. I'd be going, yeet! So Fireman is thinking of switching to tea. Good on you. It's just good to have a change. It really is. It's just good to have a change. A lot of people don't realise, and I've said this before, a lot of people don't realise there's just as much, or if not more, caffeine in regular tea than there is, than coffee. I mean, if you compare the two. It's just the taste is different. You get used to that waking up on a morning cup of coffee. Why they call it a blood moon, I don't know, Tiger. I would look it up for you, but right now my laptop is stalled, so I'm not going to mess around with it. I'm just going to leave it doing its thing for right now. I think it all comes from, it was there in the southern hemisphere for a few hours. Wow. I know the names of the moons come from way, 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 way back, ancient times. So, yes, more flavors are available with tea. That is so true, and it's not as harsh. That is true, Fireman. That is true. Don't apologise. Don't apologise. He spelt sorry with a capital S-O and a lowercase R-R-Y. Can't spell. That's okay. We read Taiwanese very well in here, and we read Spellonese very well in here. We don't judge. We don't judge. Sam, good morning, honey. It is so good to see you this morning. I'm squeaking rather well, as you can hear. I'm still waking up, and so is my voice. The Tiger says that over here, which is Malaya, people drink tea with milk. Yes, I do too. And it's so funny. My ex-mother-in-law, when I first made her, I asked her if she would love a cup of tea, and she says, "Oh yes." So I gave her a cup of tea, not thinking. I mean, I put milk in it the same way that we all drink it in the UK. I asked her if she takes sugar, and she said no. So I handed it to her, and she looked down at it. She said, "I wanted tea, not coffee." Like, oh, excuse me, but that is tea. And I said to her, well, we drink tea with milk in it, and I'm sorry, I just assumed that everybody else drank tea with milk in it. She was not impressed at all. She was not impressed at all. So Molly says that, where are you, Molly? Molly said the southern hemisphere. They saw the blue moon cross with a blood moon. Interesting. Yes, red like the blood. That's true, Tiger. Whenever there's a red moon, they call it a blood moon. Okay, Fireman says he takes lots of pictures of the moon. It's amazing the things that you can see on the moon. That is so true, and especially... Oh, wow, Sam. I'm sorry, I just got caught. I just saw Sam's all excited. Her Amy is going over to the UK for a month. Oh, that is wonderful, Sam. How exciting! Oh my gosh! Oh no, I didn't know Russell's mom was in hospital. Oi! Oi, do you know what happened, Sam? Okay, focus. We need to send good energy, healing energy, prayers, love. However you do it, it doesn't matter. It's all going to the same place. To Russell's mom. She's in the hospital. Oh, I won't read it out loud neither, Sam. I won't read it out loud. Sam's going to spill the beans on how she's going to propose. Yes! We're all going to find out. Oh, gosh. Molly said there's good sightings of the blood moon there in Australia and California. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yes, Molly is in Melbourne, Australia. That is so neat. Right, so remember everybody, you have to, throughout the day and throughout the week, send lots of love and healing energy, good vibes, good thoughts, prayers to Russell's mom. The universe knows where you are intending for them to go, so Russell's mom's blood pressure dropped out, and he caught her before she fell. She's badly anemic. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She's badly anemic. That will do it, honey. That will do it. Well, hopefully they'll be able to get her, get her iron up and get her back to her good self. Yes, it is, fireman. This is what I was trying to explain to my husband. You really need to have a telescope and a camera attached to your telescope in certain areas to be able to take photos of, and have them come out nice of things like the blood moon and the blue moon, and because my hubby said didn't look that much bigger. He said it was supposed to be a gigantic moon. He said, but it really doesn't look that much bigger. But my husband, although he drives, doesn't have very good space recognition. So, there'll be times when he goes to park somewhere and he thinks he's like up on their side and there's plenty of room, or he'll think that there's plenty of room and I'm going, no, stop. There's many a time when we're driving along and I'll be watching and I'll go, okay, go, now. We're to cross, and he's like, no, there's not enough room, the car's coming too fast. It's like, no, you would have made it. No, you won't. Molly said that in Australia, Facebook is flooded with pictures of the blue blood moon. Wow. That's beautiful. That's wonderful, Molly. At least that gives those of us that are not able to see it, to see it. Unfortunately, where I am, although if we look one direction, things in the sky show up really well because it is very dark. But in the other direction, there's the city lights. So that takes away from the shine and the beauty of the night sky. And unfortunately, the moon is not in all its glory until it comes over this side. And we were both sound asleep at that point. ABC News in Australia has pictures on their website. So if you want to go and see it, if you didn't get to see it and you want to go and see the blue blood moon, go to ABC News Australia. They have pictures on their website. That'll be so neat to go see. I shall definitely, I need to write that down, otherwise I'll forget it. Oh gosh, sorry about my notifications. Good morning, Bad Palm. I know you're out there somewhere. Okay, ABC News. ABC. Australia. Okay, let's do. Write down what it's for, June. I'll surprise my husband. Surprise my husband. Say, look at these beautiful photos. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you could Google Blue Blood Moon and it will come up. Right now I'm not going to do anything because my laptop is kind of stalling a little bit. I think there's an update going on. I'm not sure because my phone is actually hanging on my screen, so I'm not sure if you can all hear the fan running on my laptop. It didn't show up, Sam. It didn't show up. Apparently YouTube is doing one of those conniptions where if you type more than 2 sentences, it's not going to show. It was doing that a lot to me last night. Oh, it was so frustrating. I was like, oh. I was asking questions of a content creator in the know, and I had to keep rewording the question because it wasn't showing up. I was like, oh man. So some people seem to think, nope, it's not there now, honey. It's gonna have to be literally 1 or 2 sentences. And sometimes copy and paste doesn't work. You're going to have to type it out again. Some people think that if you have your subs private and somebody who has their subs private subs to you, that does not show up in the sub count. Well, actually it does. So I was spending a lot of time last night going to a couple of content creators. Nope. Oh, I'm gonna hang on, folks. Hang on, folks. You want me to say this out loud, Sam? She just sent me a message. Okay, Sam is going to take Amy to Windsor Castle, which is a place that Amy loves and has never been to. and she's going to take her to the roof so she can look out, and then Sam's going to get down on one knee. Oh my gosh, Sam, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh. You're going to have to make sure you do a video of it. You can't be doing this stuff and not do a video of it. You can't be doing it and telling us about it and not put a video, because we want to see. We want to see. It is so exciting. Yeah, isn't that sweet, Tiger? Oh my gosh. It's exciting, it really is. And when is she going to be there, Sam? Sam says she doesn't know how to do the video. It will be just those two. Well, you will just find somewhere to prop the phone or the camera. Okay, Amy will be over there at March 15th. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh, this is wonderful news. This really is. Okay, folks, we're into this half an hour. We're going to do some stretching. I'm just going to finish my tea first. 42 days. In 42 days. Oh my gosh. Sam, you must be literally beside yourself. It's so exciting. Oh, Michelle, good morning, honey. It's 11:30 p.m. there in Australia. It is so good to see you this evening. Tonight, I should say. It is so good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. You're just in time. We are about to start our stretches. Exactly, Tiger. Time to do stretches and get active. Let's get moving. Okay, I'm going to move. Push that back a little bit. Okay. Oh, I forgot to lower my seat down. Never mind, that's okay. I'll still have a numb bum, I don't mind. Okay. Sam says she's 43 and never been married before, never asked anyone, and don't want to get married. And didn't want to get married until she met Amy. Well, you know, honey, there's somebody for everyone out there, and once you meet them, all bets are off. Everything that you thought you were going to do or not going to do changes. It always happens that way. Okay, let me make sure. I don't want to be hitting that, do I? There we go. Arms out to the side, shoulder height, or as high as you can, shoulder height. Sit tall, stand tall. If you're standing, you want to do 1 foot at a time. You're going to point your toe and tighten your muscles right from your gluteus maximus all the way down to your tippy toes. And arms up. We're going to hold, and you're going to squeeze, and you're going to reach out and stretch, 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 stretch as much as you can. Keep your shoulders down, June, okay? And then relax. And if you need to, give a little shimmy, especially those shoulders, if your shoulders are tight, which mine are this morning. Okay, and we're going to do a second one and reach out to the side. If you stood, you do your opposite leg. If you sat or laying in bed, you do both legs at the same time. And squeeze your gluteus maximus, point your toes, tighten those muscles, and with your arms you're going to stretch. You're going to stretch, 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 stretch as much as you can. Sit tall, stand tall. Pull yourself up as tall as you can if you're lying in bed. These are exercises that you can do while you're lying in bed, so there's no excuses. I'm in bed, I can't do them. Yes, you can. Okay, and relax. And I say this every time. If there's anyone out there that thinks that they're coming here to do the serious pain, no gain type of exercises, Fireman said something just popped or snapped. You gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving, you really have. Oh, okay, Michelle said I've married twice. No excuse, Amy. You could, no excuse, Michelle. No excuse. I know you're laying in bed getting ready to go to sleep. You can at least do your arms. Do your arms. Do your legs. Okay. This next one we're going to change out. Do the range of motion. You're going to have your palms up and then you're going to bring them in towards your ears. And up, 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 up. And with your feet, you're going to actually bring your feet back this way. And again, if you stood, do 1 foot at a time. Because that won't be too easy to do. Both feet. You might fall over. I mean, you can do both feet if you want, but make sure you're leaning against something. Okay, and again, if you're laying in bed, you can turn your feet back, just towards your body. You don't have, it's not no pain, no gain type of thing. And here we go. Range of motion. Bring your arms up, 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 up. Reach as much as you can for the sky. Reach for the ceiling. Pull your toes back towards your body. Tense those muscles from your gluteus maximus all the way down to your tippy toes. Sit tall, stand tall. Make yourself as tall as possible while you're laying down. Now, if you're in bed, you have a headboard above you, you can actually put your arms this way. And relax. And shimmy those shoulders. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Just to relax out any tension that's in your shoulders. It sure does help. And we're going to do a second set. And again, we're going to pull our feet back towards our body. Heels on the floor, feet back. If you stood, do 1 foot at a time, 1 leg at a time. 1 foot. You're doing your whole leg, not just your foot. Okay, do 1 foot at 1 leg at a time. Arms out, palms up, and bring your arms as close to your ears as you possibly can. Reach for the sky. Sit. Stand tall as you possibly can. Squeeze your gluteus maximus all the way down to your tippy toes and stretch, 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 stretch. And if you're laying in bed, you can bend your arms over your head so you're not hitting the headboard. And relax. Oh, that's a tough workout this morning. Really is. Oh. You're going to have a surprise next week. We've got something different next week, so be prepared. Okay. And Michelle says she's doing her leg stretches. Good girl. Yeah, she's still getting over knee replacement. See, if with knee replacement, you know, it's important to keep mobile. I know it's painful, but it's something that must be done. I'm so proud of you, Michelle. You're doing your leg exercises. Good girl. You can do it. You can do it. I know somebody who had a knee replacement and she refused to do her physical therapy, and oh boy did she end up in a mess. Yep, she ended up in a mess, and it's like, I know it's going to be painful, but you got to do it. Okay, this next one, you're going to have your arms out in front of you. And you want your palms up. Oh, no, actually, you want, sorry. Arms out in front of you. And you want your palms facing each other. And you're going to, in an arc, bring your arms up to each side of your ears. It does seem the same as the other one, but it's a different range of motion using different tendons and different muscles. So we're going to keep that going. And your feet, you're going to bring them out penguin style like this. Now, when you're stood doing this, you can do both feet at the same time, both legs at the same time. A fireman says, I just got a surprise, was stretching and broke wind and scared the heck out of the cat. Yep, that could happen. That could happen. The poor cat, yep. The tiger says poor cat's having a heart attack. Mine's laying there on bed right now, sound asleep. Okay, so arms out in front. And we're going to sit tall, stand tall, stretch, stretch, stretch. Good morning, it's Diaz. Good morning. And you're just in time for our last set of stretches. Okay, heels on the ground, turn your feet out, cowboy style, penguin style. Squeeze your gluteus maximus, stretch all the way down to your tippy toes, and as you're doing that, you want to arc your arms up as high as you can get them to either side of your ears if you can. If you can't, doesn't matter, just do as much as you can do it. And you got to stretch, 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 stretch as tall as you can. And now if you're in bed for this one, bend your arms this way. So you want your hands at the back of your, towards the back of your head, and your elbows pointing out on either side of your face. Forward on either side of your face. And then relax. And we're going to do one more. And then that's it. It'll be time for another cuppa. Oh, yes! I need to have a little microwave in here. Actually, no, I need to get my teapot out. My friend Quincy bought me a carafe that keeps, well, anything warm, and I was using it for my tea. Oh my goodness, it would keep tea hot all night long. It's wonderful. I need to get that out so I can have more than one cup of tea in the morning. Okay, and we're going to do another one. Arms out. Palms facing each other. Heels on the ground, and you're going to turn your feet out penguin style. Squeeze your gluteus maximus and squeeze those muscles. Stretch as tall as you can. Arc your arms up towards the ceiling, either side of your ears as much as you can. And you're going to stretch, 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 stretch. And then relax. Oh, yeah, yes. So that's it. That's our stretches for the morning. We're getting ourselves going, getting our body active. Really doesn't take much. This is not a no pain, no gain kind of thing. Because a lot of people, this is for people who have poor range of motion, who can't move too much, have limited motion. So, It's the DS thing says, is anyone watching the super blue blood moon? We were just talking about that. It's DS. Oh, Michelle. Michelle says, June, you made me cry when you said you were proud of me. Not even my mother ever said that to me. It's Michelle's birthday next week. She's going to be 57. Oh, my gosh. We need to celebrate all next week Michelle's birthday. It makes me sad, Michelle, that, parents, and especially it does. It makes me so sad that a parent cannot say that to a child. To me, it is so important to say that to a child. I have said it to so many children, only to have them turn around and look at me and say, "You're proud of me?" And it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It is so important to say. And I am proud of you. You've had knee surgery. You've had knee surgery. That is one of the most painful things to have. And Michelle says, I'm so happy you cannot see us all. But I do see you all, Michelle. I see you all as beautiful, bright, shining souls. In all of your sentences shine. Makes a huge difference. It doesn't. I mean, look at me. I'm in my PJs. I'm in my PJs. I forgot to brush my teeth this morning. Sorry. I won't breathe on you. But look at me. I'm in my PJs. I mean, I'm you know, most days I don't wash my hair. I get a a sponge bath because it is so exhausting to get a shower. And who on earth said we have to have a shower every day or even twice a day? It's just, I remember there was a time that bath night was either Friday or Saturday night in the tub. Okay, Tiger. You have a good night, honey, and sleep well. It's always a pleasure to have you. Always a pleasure. It really is. Michelle, we are, not just me, but all of us are proud that you are, doing what you need to do to keep yourself mobile and up and going. Because knee surgery, I mean, it's not an easy surgery. It's painful. And it would be just so easy, like this other person that I knew, for you to give up, and you're not. Sam says she had a bath Sunday night before school on Monday. Yeah. Ours was either Friday or Saturday for some reason, Sam. Aww. Are you? Aww. You can do it. You can do it, Michelle. Michelle says, well, I'll have to reach for the Ventolin. You can do it, honey. You can do it. I I know it's not hard. I know it's not easy. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. But we are all very proud of you that you are able to keep going. Yep. And as Sam says, go easy. This is not a no pain, no gain type of exercise. This is to keep our range of motion, or to hopefully regain some of the range of motion that we've lost. Because when we're not able to move around as much like we used to be able to, it's like somebody said the other day, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that is so true. I mean, you can do stretches during the day. When it's difficult to reach up for something, we have a tendency to baby it, because, well, give it just that little bit of a push each time. Give it just that little bit of a reach, a bit more reach before you start climbing on stuff to get to whatever it is you need to do. Give it just that another little bit more reach. If it's your legs, just give it that one more step. Doesn't matter how big or small that step is. It's not the fact, it's not the speed, it's not the length, it's just the motion. Keep the motion going as much as you possibly can. Because, and especially if you've had something like knee surgery, because if you don't, when you find that one day you can put your foot down and there's no pain there, you're going to be so darn weak that you're going to have to work extra hard to get yourself moving again. Anything that you can do. Oh, Michelle, we're all giving you a huge, 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 huge virtual hug, honey. We're all sending out our love and respect, because you deserve respect too. We're sending it out to you, and the universe knows. That's okay if you're in your PJs all day. Michelle, there are some days I'm in my PJs all day. I know there are some days Sam is in her PJs all day. You do the best that you can do, to keep going. Some days just clip your hair a different way. If you're still in your PJs, that's fine. Just clip your hair in a different way. And that so when you glance at yourself in the mirror, it's like, oh, I look a bit different today. I look good today. My hair gets washed once a week. I can't wash it every day. Okay, I have to put my glasses on. My eyes have just gone dim. And Sam says the only time that she puts clothes on is if she's going out. And as soon as she's back home, she puts her PJs back on. See? It's all about being comfortable. And especially when, you're having problems, medical problems. You got to be able to be comfortable. You've got to be able to get yourself, if you need to get to the bathroom, you need to be able to get there easily. If you can't get to the bathroom, have a commode at the side of your bed. If you can't do that much, if you're just new out of surgery, and I know how painful it is and I know how difficult it is, the lady next door, when she had knee surgery, I can't tell you how many times she'd call me and I'd run over there to change her sheets for her, or to change the pad on the bed. There are these now pads that you can buy for the bed. Some of them are disposable. So if you have an accident, all you have to do is just whip that pad off and put a fresh one on. And it's not just women that have accidents, neither. Men have accidents too. And it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Yep, Sam says she gets the bra off, she gets the knickers off, and she gets comfortable when she's back home from being out. And the amazing thing is that as you do these little things and you take these baby steps to help yourself feel better, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if Fred or Josie over there thinks that you should be doing X, Y, and Z. If you can't do X, Y, and Z, you do what you can do. Oh, Michelle. Michelle is having a really tough time right now. She says, thank you, everybody, for the love that you've... She said she didn't want to live today. Oh, Michelle, I am so glad that you came in. I am so glad that you came into my live stream. I'm honoured, actually, that you made the effort and that you actually came in. Oh, Mucker, it is so good to see you. Good morning, honey. Michelle is having a rough time right now. She has trouble with her breathing, and she's also just getting over knee surgery, a knee replacement, not just knee surgery, knee replacement, and she's not feeling too good about herself. So, as you can throughout the day, old Mucker, send her some healing energy and lots of love. the universe will know where to send it. And hopefully, she's in Australia right now, so it's bedtime for her right now. So hopefully when she's able to fall asleep, she'll wake up feeling so much better tomorrow. Milady, good morning. It's so good to see you. Actually, I should say good afternoon, and I should say good afternoon to old Mucker and Sam, because they're all in the UK. Mountain Mama, good morning. Ah, it's so good to see you. My gosh, everybody's starting to come in. Of course, it's 8:02. Maybe I should start doing my live streams at from 8 o'clock onwards. Or from 7:30 onwards. 7:30 to 8:30. You have no chocolate? Do you have any ice cream? Do you have any ice cream? Or a frozen yogurt? Yes, Jeanette is from the UK too. Oh, Mountain Mama, she's having her coffee. Good morning. Good for you. Well, good afternoon. Mountain Mama, you're in Canada, am I correct? I'm trying to exercise my brain. North Carolina. Did I get that right? Okay, North Carolina. Why did I think you were in Canada? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, that's a good one, Sam. Michelle, do you have any animals that you can snuggle? Do you have any support at all? Michelle. Mountain Mama and Milady, Michelle is having a rough time. She has trouble with her breathing. She's just had knee replacement surgery. And it's been a rough day for her. She didn't feel like she wanted to live today. So we are all sending as much love, as much healing energy as we can muster. The universe, we don't need to know exactly where she is, because the universe knows where to send it. The universe is amazing. There's all that energy floated around up there, and it goes to the right place. I think she will get to feeling better. Mountain Mama says, oh, that's too bad. She's sorry to hear that and hopes that she gets to feeling better. Michelle will get to feeling better. We will pull her through this. And hopefully, in the morning when she wakes up, she'll feel much better. Michelle, do you have Facebook? I'm kind of guessing that you do. Because if you would like, we could connect on Facebook. And if you would like to, we could talk for a while through Messenger. And Sam says that her support is 4,000 miles away. Yes, that's Amy. And her so-called blood family doesn't live that far, but they don't bother. Unfortunately, that seems to be the way sometimes. Oh! Michelle has 50 chucks, 10 cats, 4 kittens, 9 dogs. And she said they had 10 dogs, but she lost one from a snake bite. Oh, honey. Shadow, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Yeah, how did they say anything? Okay, now that makes more sense, milady. Saying chronic bronchitis. That makes more sense. The lady had her lung function test and they are saying that she has chronic bronchitis. Now, Milady has a problem, has a medical disorder that affects the muscles. It's like a muscle wasting disease. So every time she gets a bad cold, it affects her breathing, obviously. And they were trying to say, so you know, she's always ended up in the hospital whenever she's had a really bad cold because she's not able to breathe so well. So, oh, Mama, oh, she's losing connection. Computers, she says. Yes, I know that feeling. Keep going, it'll flutter. There's my dog barking. Thank you, Amy. You know, I do my best. I do what I can. You know, we are here to support each other the best that we can. Um, Michelle also has IBS, and she has accidents all the time. There is a new medication out now. Michelle. I don't know. Did I say Amy? Maybe I was calling you Amy, Sam. I'm not fully awake. Come on. It takes me a while to wake up. If I'm thinking about a person, sometimes I call somebody else that person's name. You see, I'm still trying to exercise my brain. Am I thinking about your woman? Well, no, it's just that we were just talking about Amy. So, you know, she's still on my mind. So her name is still in my brain. Well, that is good to know, milady, that they are looking at your lungs more seriously. Instead of just throwing COPD, they tried to tell the lady that she has COPD, which doesn't make sense because she doesn't have problems with her breathing on a day-to-day basis. The only time she has a problem with her breathing is when she has a terrible cold. And, you know, it turns into an infection. So now they've come up with that she is they're now saying chronic bronchitis. Which makes more sense, milady. That makes more sense. Yeah, Michelle is saying that she can't wear a bra because it makes her feel like she can't breathe. That is the problem with bras. They are restricting. Sam says she has the same problem I do, except for Amy is constantly in Sam's brain. That's it. And I'm not even going to try and say it. I'm going to spell it out. The first word in Milady's condition is CHARCOT, and then Marie Tooth disease. I know Maka said that he doesn't have problems with his breathing, but they still say he has emphysema. Good morning. How are you reaching out to Mommy? Good morning. Why, good morning, baby girl. Are you coming over? Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Up. Up. Come on. You can do it. Up. Come on. Come on. It's not that high. There you go. There you go. Good morning. She says, I'm not used to being up here, Mama. There's usually a load of stuff on here. Good morning. How are you this morning? Did you have a good snuggle last night? Did you sleep well? Hey? Did you? Oh, oh, oh. You're not going to do it when you're on camera, are you? Normally when I do that, she curls her lips up. Let me see if you can see her doing it. So funny. Okay. Anyway. You going to kiss Mommy? Nana? Mommy kiss, kiss, kiss. look on her face. Good morning, Foxy, Foxy, Foxy. You've missed our exercises. Thank you ever so much, honey. It's so good to see you this morning. If anybody has any questions, you could always go to Foxy's live stream and he will be able to answer any questions that you have about YouTube. And he's also into music. In a huge way. He's into music. It's 12:10 a.m. in Australia right now. Yeah, Sam says wearing sports bras is a bit easier on the breathing. That is so true. They're not as restricting. Okay, Old Marker has put up the description for Milady's condition, which is a hereditary motor and sensory neuropathies. And it's a group of varied inherited disorders of the peripheral nervous system characterized by progressive loss of muscle tissue and touch sensation across body parts. Thank you, Old Mucker. Thank you for doing that. Oh, that's right. Okay, so try, if you can't eat ice cream, Michelle, try frozen yogurt or sorbet. See if you have any, if you can get some sorbet. Yes, Foxy did have a really good live stream too. Yeah, that's true. Shadow has the same disorder as well as Milady because Shadow is Milady's son. Okay, so Foxy has another live stream again tonight. He said that his wife is making him. Yeah. That's so funny. He's always blaming his wife. And if you have any YouTube questions, you can go and ask Foxy. He will most likely, will be glad to help you out with any questions that you have. Fireman says the reason why he doesn't want to start live streaming is because his wife will hound him. Oops. Oh dear. Okay. Michelle lives in the bush and it can get up to 37 Celsius there, which I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but I know it's hot. It's very hot. That can't be too easy on you. Michelle? Do you have ways to, I hope you have some good electricity backup there. Yes, exactly, Foxy, exactly. Okay. Oh. Nana, you're getting heavy. Are you falling asleep there? It looks like you're falling asleep there. Facebook are starting to do the same as YouTube, says Old Mucker. I know Facebook are making changes. Facebook have done some studies. And you know how we all turn our phones horizontally to run videos? Apparently, people prefer it vertically on Facebook. for some odd reason. I don't know why. Because you really can't get much in when you do a video vertically. Yeah, Fireman says that UT is hitting established channels hard as well as lots of the. He said, UT is hitting established channels hard, and there's lots of hidden changes that they don't tell us all about. Yeah, I know. There's so many changes that it's difficult to keep up with what's what, and there's so many out there making assumptions because of things that are happening on their own channels. So they're making assumptions about what's happening and what's not happening, and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of hearsay rather than actual fact going around, which is difficult to weed through the two things. Fireman says he's going to make a video about the changes that he's come across. That'll be a good one to watch for. Okay. Michelle has a YouTube channel, but she has been sick for months. Oh, honey. Okay, so Michelle's YouTube channel, go show her some love. It's Homesteader Down Under, Australia. If we can all go and show her some love. She's been having a bit of a rough time lately. And if we all go show her some love on her channel, it will encourage her to even put up just a little video of saying good morning to everybody, or good afternoon, or just talking about how she's feeling for that moment. Oh, thank you so much, Foxy. Foxy has also sub to Homesteader Down Under. Thank you so much. Huh. Yeah, that's true, Fireman. I've been having videos monetized, demonetized. They'll be monetized for a few days, and then all of a sudden they'll get demonetized. I'll change a word or two, either in the title or the description, and then it becomes monetized, and most often it stays monetized. But there are those odd videos that I've had, in fact, the more than odd videos, there's several of them, that go monetize, demonetize, monetize, demonetize, monetize, demonetize, and it's like, okay, make your mind up. So I mean, it's difficult to know. Yes, Michelle has bipolar, which includes chronic depression. So we're going to see you through this phase, Michelle. We're here for you. Reach out to us. You know, you can reach out to people on their About page, send them a message. I know a lot of us are on Facebook. So, you know, contact us through Facebook if you need to. Don't struggle by yourself, honey. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Sam is also following Michelle and Fireman. Thank you, honey. It's very strange the way things go. Yes, YouTube, Foxy says that YouTube wants to give people the best experience possible, and appeal to advertisers. Certain keywords can make advertisers not advertise on certain channels / keywords. That is so true. And there is some, I think I told you about it the other day. Was it you or was it somebody else? That, you know, my video of my cat playing, actually my cat, I call him the cat burglar. You know, sneaking a paw in to steal off with my food, was monetized for a couple of days, and then it was demonetized. So I went in and I changed 2 words in the title and a couple of words in the description, and it's now monetized and stayed monetized. It's crazy. It's crazy because you know, I mean, I call him the cat burglar. It's a cat. You know, it's like, good grief. Nana, aren't you going to go potty? Kissy kissy? Kissy kissy kissy? She says, I'm not going to pull a face because you got that camera thing on me. I don't like it. You want another kissy kissy? Good girl. You're not spoiled, are you, hey? Okay, go on. Go find Pappy. Go on. Off you go. He can get you ready. Go on. Go find Pappy. Oh, I've got a numb bum from sitting on the edge there. What? Oh, come here. Oh, my goodness me. My goodness, girl, you can go. I'm okay. I really am okay. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. Okay, you gonna go now? I know it's cold outside. She says, but it's cold, Mama. I don't want to go. It's cold. Okay, Miss Rayner, good morning. The discussion right now is about YouTube. I shall be back in a moment. Talk amongst yourselves. Look at my check out. Come on, let's go. Off you go. Go on. Scoot. Okay. Come on. Okay, finally. I had to, let me sit back a bit. I had to turn off the Wi-Fi and go back onto data. Oh, it drives me crazy when it does that. Yes, I'm back. Hello. Hello. Just back for a little bit. I've got another cup of tea. That is so true, Fireman. There is some stuff out there that shouldn't be. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be videos I mean, there are videos that shouldn't be allowed. And not only should they not be allowed, but they also have ads on them. It's just crazy. It just doesn't make sense. Miss Rena, good morning. Yes, Annie was saying no, no, no. Oh, Miss Raina added a video of her rescue, and her rescue also says no, no, no. Oh, that is so cute. We're gonna have to go see that. Hmm. Yeah, it really is. It's crazy. You know, the stuff that's happening. Fire and the changes really have nothing to do with the live streaming of a dead body. Um, it has nothing to do with Lo and Paul. They were actually, the changes were happening long before, you know, small YouTubers were aware of it. Some of the big YouTubers were long before us going through the demonetize, monetize, demonetize, monetize problems. And that was long before. That was last year. Losing subscriptions, you know, just subscriptions dropping for no reason whatsoever. It's just crazy. It's knowing. It's not so much the changes. It's knowing. That's okay, Miss Raina. You can tune out if you need to. We are still there with you in spirit. We are still beside you. We're here on the screen. It's knowing what the right thing and what the wrong thing is to do. That's what the big thing is for me. Oh, Miss Raina, your internet tuned out. Yeah, well, that mine did too, honey. Mine did too. Rocky, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. It's wonderful to see you. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to do I'm going to move over here. There we go. One of these days, I'm going to shuffle further on my seat too, because I'm getting a numb bum by sitting on the edge. I'm going to learn. That's so true, Miss Raina. There's a lot of YouTubers that should be banned. Yep. That's so true. And I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh, my brain just shut off like the internet did. Oh, dear me. Oink. Oink. Yep. It is. Oh yes. It's not that I'm going. It's trying to learn what the right thing is to do and what the wrong thing is to do. I've been going round to a lot of the YouTube creators that have been doing this a lot longer than us. I've been going to some YouTube creators that are in contact with people higher up. And even some of them, I mean, they're also like, I don't know. I don't know. Because when I told one of them about... Now, why do you think you should be banned, Sam? My goodness me. We know you can be naughty at times, but my goodness, not that naughty. I mentioned earlier, somebody had said that if a sub and sub E both have their subscriptions private, then it doesn't count in the subscription count. Well, that's not true. It does still count. Just because Other people can't see it. Doesn't mean that YouTube can't see it. YouTube can see it and does count it. So, you know, there's a lot of hearsay and guessing out there. Sam says I should be banned because I'm a good girl. Yeah, and Sam says she doesn't want to monetize her channel because she doesn't want to be told what she can and can't say, or can and can't do on her own channel. It is difficult. It is difficult. There is a channel today. Darn it. Now please work. Laptop, please work. I need to check on something. I want to drop his, let me go, subscribers. There is a gentleman today, and of course it's not showing up. Oh, I should have written it down last night. I was going to, and then I fell asleep. Man, he's doing a Bible study and praise this morning. And of course. Oh man, what was his name? Okay, go to my email. Go to your email, June. Because I have my, and I need to change my email. I'm getting so many emails, I don't know what to do. Okay. Time again, bottom YouTube, chase family. Okay, let me refresh my mail. Now I have some questions for this gentleman because I know we know of another channel that we're all familiar with, and she is having problems of when she does her prayer and praise. She's been getting, she says flagged. I think what she means is demonetized. Or, getting the yellow not available for... Oh my goodness, there's so many. so many emails. I went through, how many did I go through yesterday? I went through like 3,000 emails yesterday. So I didn't quite clear out my my inbox, I guess it's called. But I did get rid of a lot of emails. Back to the woods, organic gardening. Oh man. I can't find the gentleman's... Oh, this is really upsetting me now. Oh man. Oh, I should have written it down. June? Oh, your brain, honestly. Now, he did say he had subscribed to me, but for some reason, it's not showing up. And I know that if I saw his, I know if I saw his email, because I get notified by email, because I know some people have their subs private like I do. Outdoor air, good morning, honey. You know, I enjoyed that boat ride yesterday. I really felt for you because what religion does Bible study, Miss Rayner? All religions do Bible study. Burger King does the body good. Outdoor air, I really enjoyed that boat ride yesterday. Good morning, Blissful Farm. It's so good to see you. Welcome. Oh, where's Sam? Oh, do you know what? She does that to me every time. I always forget. I always forget. You do that to me. Yeah, you do that to me all the time, Sam. We're doing good this morning. I'm not sure if Michelle from Down Under is still with us. She's having a bit of a rough time, so we're doing our best to send out good vibes and healing energy and prayers, whatever else you've got. Send it her way. The universe knows where to send it. The universe is absolutely amazing. There's all that energy out there and up there, and it's all zooming to the right place. It knows where we want it to send. Yeah, Miss Rayner said her house is all kinds of mixed religions. It's crazy. Yeah, ours is too. Ours is too. You know, I don't have a like or dislike. You know, it's what people believe in is what people believe in. You know, belief is a private, it's personal. Pink Zebra, good morning. I love that name. Pink Zebra, the unicorn crafter. Ooh. Herkai, I'm going to pull up your channel because I'm going to go take a look at it later. It is so good to see you this morning. And outdoor air stays as long as you believe. And there you go. You have to have faith. And faith is different for everybody. What they have faith in is different. How they how they express their faith is different for everybody. And that's fine, because as far as I'm concerned, it all goes to the same place. And for me, that's the collective universe. And for some people, it's a higher power, and for other people, you know, it's God. So, and other people, it's Jesus. Yes. Some people think differently. I know, Miss Rayner. I know. How am I this morning? I am doing well. Well, I'm telling a lie. I kind of woke up a little not too great this morning, but I'm making it through. We've already done our stretches for the morning. Got ourselves active and awake, believe it or not. I'm still in my PJs, but that's okay. Because that's how I start my day. I start my day with my stretches and my exercise. I'm a strong lady. No, Miss Rayner. I don't think so. I know people keep telling me, but I don't think so. The way I see it is we as human beings are a lot stronger than what we think we are. And I know that's going against what I just said about myself, but we are a lot stronger than what we think we are. So everybody is strong. Everybody has, you know, the strength and the drive in them. It's just sometimes it doesn't come out until it's really, really needed. Oh. Outdoor Air says I have a strong heart. Thank you. I have a heart big enough for everybody. And I at one point tried to please, this person, that person, and the other person, and I don't anymore. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. You have to be who you are. You have to be true to yourself. Otherwise, you're just not happy, and when you're not happy, your health really does suffer for it. Oh, thank you, Miss Rayner. Miss Rayner said, oh yes, I have health issues too, and you are very inspiring. Thank you so much, honey. And Blissful says, some people are just ass bombs pushing their agenda. That is so true. That is so true. And to me, that's not the right way to interact with people. We have to be open, because you just never know. If you're closed and you try to push your agenda on others, you just might bypass that special soul. Oh, Buckus says no wonder is. He says he's been miserable all his life. Yeah, well, that's just it, honey. You can't go around trying to please everybody. It just doesn't work. I tried it. My sisters would tell me, oh, you're this type of person. My mom would tell me, oh, you're that type of person. I would have an aunt or an uncle telling, oh, you're this type of person. I would have a friend saying, you're this kind of person, you're that kind of person. And I tried to meld myself into the type of person that they saw me as being, just to try and please them. And it was, oh boy, did I end up in a mess. I didn't know what kind of a person I really was. So I left. I went and I worked somewhere else a long way away from my town, over in the UK. I went up into the Lake District, which is, up there in the mountains. And for once, I could be me. And that's when I realized I had this silly sense of humor. I had this childlike silliness in me. And a child. I've always been fascinated with nature, but it's always been quietly. Now, oh no, there's no quietly about it. If I see something I think that's amazing, and it could be just the shape of a leaf or the color of a flower, it could be, and I'm like, oh, look. Because I want everybody to see what I can see. Because it's beautiful. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Blissful Farm says, my agenda is if you get on my nerves, expect a kick in. Oh, okay. In the patootie. Miss Rayner says, agrees with all mucker. Exactly, Outdoor Air. Outdoor Air says you have to be happy within yourself. And everybody, go take a look at Outdoor Air's channel. He put up a video yesterday. He got the boat out from its winter slumber. And let me tell you something. It's not easy sometimes getting the boat going after it's been sat all winter. I mean, they can cough and splutter, and oh my goodness. Old Mucker says everyone I met says you look miserable. Aww, oh Mucker. Okay, Sam. Oh, that's so funny. So Sam's now back to Sam. It's not Blissful anymore because Blissful was getting violent, so. She should have down. But the name is Blissful. Sam. That's funny. Oh, Mucka says that people say to him everyone looks miserable because he doesn't smile. But the reason he doesn't is because he has no teeth. Well, you know what? I'm very self-conscious of my teeth too. I mean, soon, as soon as we have enough money together, I won't be having no teeth. But I'll be, and I'm telling you, I'll be having a laugh about that. I won't be, well, I might be hiding. I'm saying I won't be, but I just might. But then again, I might not. Um, because in order to make myself okay, Miss Rayner says, well, I don't look that great. But she still shows her picture. She doesn't care. Teeth come with age and no money. That is so true. I said, oh, Blissful is supposed to be blissful. The name is Blissful Farms. Blissful Barnyard. It's supposed to be blissful, not violent. But yeah, my teeth were okay for a long. I mean, I've always had this huge fear of dentists, so I always took really good care of my teeth. And I mean, dentists would be amazed. Blissful Balm is Amy. Okay. Blissful is Amy. Sam is in the barn. Oh, that's a good one. I like it. It's medication. I went through a period of time where I was so sick that just brushing my teeth, I would gag. And I would have a very severe coughing fit and not be able to breathe because I had that much mucus. I was literally drowning in it. So that, along with the breathing treatments that I took, along with, a lot of the medications that I was on, and I'm still on, destroys the enamel on your teeth. They often cause yeast infections too in your mouth, and the yeast infection also eat at your teeth. So eat at the enamel on your teeth. So in order to make myself a better candidate for a transplant, I need to get my teeth done before we reapply to another transplant center. Hey. Outdoor Air says people have to live with what they see. That is so true. That is so true, Outdoor Air. We have to live with what we've got. I mean, it's really sad. I see these girls on YouTube that, oh my gosh, Sam, that are doing makeup tutorials and piling on this huge amount of makeup. And when I look at them, it's like, why? Why do you feel that you need to put on that much makeup? It's pretty sad, really. I mean, I used to wear makeup, but I used to always tried to make it look more natural, rather than, I've got makeup on my face. Scrape it off with a trowel. Yeah, I used to, always have my hair done, have makeup on, but it was always, oh, look, the sun came out. Did you see that? Did you see that light just suddenly shining? The sun came out. Yes! It's gonna be a good day. Yes! Outdoor Air says he quit using makeup years ago. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Is that what you're having for lunch, Sam? Onion rings or Whopper with cheese and bacon. You gotta love the UK Burger King delivery. Oh, Sam. I don't eat that. My system will be saying, I don't think so. It does sound, I mean, I have eaten burgers. I've eaten burgers from several different burger joints. But I think I prefer not to. There was a time in my younger life where, when I first came over to the States, that, but I mean, burgers have changed. They've changed even since, in 30 some years. They've changed. They're not the same as they used to be. They can be a bit icky right now. Sam says I don't wear makeup. You can't improve perfection. That is so true. Yes, outdoor air, homemade burgers. They are actually the best. I mean, I don't eat much meat. I prefer not to eat meat. But yeah, a nice little homemade burger will do for me. That'll work just right for me. That I can handle. So, no, okay, Nanny's going out. Yeah, that's true. Sam, the burger joints, it all depends on where you live as to how good or bad they are. So, but anywho, I am going to call it a day. I'm starting to go cross-eyed and get sleepy again. And you're having a bad pain day. Oh, I'm sorry, honey Sam. So she's doing no cooking and she's doing takeaway only. And she's got to eat. And that is so true. And the best way to do it is to have, takeout. If you're going to eat, you got to eat. You got to keep up your strength. So, I am going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in this universe of ours. Look after each other. Take care. Contact each other throughout the day. Go see each other's pages. Go watch each other's videos. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Be kind and thoughtful. And I will... She says this ain't the London Palladium. That's true. So, remember, one step at a time, one breath at a time. I can do this. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for coming. I love you. And you're all in my heart. Bye-bye.